What does a motor yacht look like? Today, I'll show you the difference between a motor yacht and a sail yacht. It is a completely different philosophy of leisure. At first glance, we have a cockpit, but comfortable couches, a large table, and a place to lie down are immediately visible. Such a yacht is used for relaxation, not to fight the waves, freeze, or get wet. No, this is to be sheer pleasure. That is why so-called wet bars are so popular on motor yachts. They are still rare on sail yachts. As for the wet bar, it is a kind of kitchen annex in the cockpit. Sink, fridge, sometimes a stove or a grill. Imagine that you are out of ice for your drinks. You do not have to go below deck to get some from the fridge. No, you just reach for the fridge in the cockpit. The helmsman's position takes up a large part of the cockpit. In fact, steering a motor yacht is a blast, especially for those who like to do everything fast. The number of instruments and gauges is incredible. Really, like in a jet airplane. I myself don't actually know what all this is for. But one thing I know for sure, when you sit down behind the steering wheel and turn on the engine, you will feel the power of this yacht. Here we have two engines, 350 horsepower each. You know what that means. That is power, true power. The view from the helmsman's position is truly good, which is not at all a standard on motorboats. I open the windows so that it's not too hot, and off we go. All right, so what do we have below deck? It's quite pleasant down here. However, this yacht is 10 meters long. 6 people can sail in comfort on a 10-meter-long sail yacht. If you squeeze a bit, you can even fit 10. Here we have 4 places to sleep. In addition, there are 2 in the dining room on the folding table, as well as 2 in a closet cabin in the stern. That is the difference. Where does it come from? The large engine space and fuel tanks take up so much space on a motor yacht that quite simply there is not enough space in the cabin. Nevertheless, we have everything we need. A stove with a fridge. You can cook something here. It's perfectly fine. Here's the stern cabin that I mentioned. On this yacht, closed with the door. Quite large here, because on most motor yachts, cabins are much smaller, at least on yachts this size. The bathroom? Big enough. Let's face it, on warm waters you shower on deck anyhow, so it's completely sufficient. It's okay. To sum up, this is a great way of spending the holiday. A 10-meter yacht like this one, in my opinion, is super. Let's say for a honeymoon. Take your wife on a honeymoon, and she'll be thrilled. If 4 of you want to go, then perhaps with children. You can separate yourself from them with a curtain like this. But I don't know if this is good enough for you. Not me entirely. Nevertheless, you can try to go with a friendly couple, 2 couples on such a yacht, but you really have to like each other, because otherwise you may feel a bit constrained. But generally, I recommend a motor yacht very much.